fuck are you doing?
That's my ultimate warrior, dude.
Bon, leave him alone.
I get ready for a show. And what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Block Party live on AllertonAv.com. I'm your host, Chad, and today I'm joined by three beautiful guests. Tristan, the gorgeous and lovely Jason, and the bodacious Amy.
Wait, Tristan's just Tristan?
Yeah. I don't
Tristan.
buy your intros here.
I'm joined by Tristan, the beautiful
ugly Tristan.
Jason.
Yeah, like, why can't I
didn't
be
even want him on
bodacious?
this week.
Trolly Tristan.
Taking down the quality of attractiveness on this show. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Glad you could join us.
I'll
so
return
glad
back to
you're
my
here.
gutter after the show's over. No worries.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, at least you have a gutter. That's more than some people.
the enchanting
something.
Tristan.
Enchanting. What am I, Ella Enchanted with that?
Yeah, you need to work on your intros.
What? I nailed you guys out of the park, dude.
Beautiful.
Bodacious?
Yeah, I
Bodacious.
should be bodacious if anything, dude. I'm like the most
Yeah,
bodacious dude on the planet.
Were you just watching Bill and Ted before this?
No, I wasn't, but I was doing the NWO2 suite, and I just went into this like surfer mode. But Point
That makes
Break
sense.
did it to me. So welcome to the Block Party, and I apologize. We don't get any
good to be
readings
here.
on intros, so that's what you guys are stuck with this time. I'll get you guys a good one next time. You can even write in if you want to tell me how you want to be introed. I'll do it for you, free of charge.
I kind of like to
Charge
just
you guys.
like be surprised by what kind of stupid thing you say about me every week.
Can we do a compilation list or a compilation video of like all the stupid intros?
Yeah, we'll do a top
for-
7 Chad's intros.
There. Well,
I
I
to make
think
that list.
I think they've gotten better. Before, I think it was a train wreck. But let's get into some stuff here. What we're gonna cover this week. Tons of new games came out this week, so we got a chance to try a couple of those. Some new demos. Tokyo Game Show is going on this week, so we got some Tokyo Game Show news. It actually starts tomorrow, unfortunately, so we won't have any breaking news tonight on the show. But stay tuned this weekend. We'll have live streams going on.
I'm sure you've got rumors though, right? You always
No,
have rumors.
I got a couple of rumors and a couple of facts already. You know I'm good for my rumors and my facts. Nothing in the middle. There's nothing just like, hey, howdy ho.
Most of the time, your facts are just rumors that you are trying to spread, so it all
That's
comes
facts.
together.
Yeah.
Trying to get a few hits, dude. Just trying to get a couple of hits, dude. Maximize,
Try it out.
see what happens. But something that went on this weekend, we talked about it last week. It was going to happen, and it did. Overwatch went free to play, and Tristan finally
For the
was able
weekend.
to for the
Yeah,
whole
it
week,
wasn't not forever.
for the whole weekend from
Oh,
September 9th through September 12th. Overwatch,
Yeah, right, bitch.
Get your rumors right.
and it's a
Yeah.
fact. Tristan got a chance to play.
It
We
was
talked about it
a
time.
smart way of doing that though. Making him free for was technically 4 days.
And it
somewhat.
was everything. Like, it wasn't just like,
Yeah.
oh, you get one map.
Yeah,
Like,
and then discount the game online. So I played it. I enjoyed it. So I picked the game up. So now I have it.
oh, you officially did. I know. I knew you said you were going to, but I wasn't sure if you actually did.
Just delivered today. Yep.
Yeah, dude. That means we got to get on. Is it going to be Overwatch Tuesdays? Can we do it?
It pretty much should be. I knew when Tristan emailed me that he was just like, I'm just on it. And I was like, oh shit, no, I gotta get in there and show. We
Well,
gotta
yeah.
play together.
I tried it out in the morning. I tried the tutorials and I played a little bit.
Oh, the
but I-
tutorial's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, and then I played, and I was like, I was just playing with kids, little kids, and I was like, man, I'm not really into this. And I didn't know, I didn't find the right character yet either. It wasn't until I was playing with Jason that I was like, Jason was recommending who I should maybe.
Who did
try
you
out.
start with? Who was the one that you didn't like?
The ice one really.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
then-
it's
Sour
tough.
taste in your mouth
Then you were
right
playing
away.
like
She's
Junkrat,
hard.
I think, and that was I didn't feel like that was the right move
Yeah.
for you. And then
Who
you were
did you
playing
end up sticking
Zenyatta.
with?
What's that?
Who did you end up going with then?
I
Who's your
really
guy?
enjoyed Reinhardt a lot.
Hell yeah, you were doing
Big fan of
work with
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt in there.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
surprised.
actually, he turned into a pretty good Reinhardt. I'll give you that.
I mean, I got my butt kicked a few times by other Reinhardts.
That's gonna
Uh,
happen.
yeah.
Because you're brand new. and
Especially
they-
when there's
longer.
multiple Reinhardts on the same team against me. That hurts.
At least you don't have to worry about them destroying your shield. They can't
Right.
shoot.
And then who was the other the
Genji.
ninja
You
guy.
started playing really well with Genji.
Yeah,
It was
Genji, I
actually
like
really
Genji
cool
too.
to get in there, like to play with someone that hadn't played before, like knowing the little bit that I know about the game. To like, because like you just try to play this game as like one character all the way through, and all of a sudden like trying to like teach Tristan like about the strategies that we all learned as we were playing together. So it was really cool to like come back and be like, no, you got to switch to Genji now to take this guy out, and just like watching him pick it up real quick. It was fun. It was like
Yeah, I
Titanfall
enjoyed
over
Genji
again.
a lot too. Genji and Reinhardt are my go-tos. I really
When
want
we
to
had-
get better with the other characters too, though.
Yeah.
It's a slow progression because I played Bastion for a long time before I even switched to anyone else. Then I did Black Widow for a little bit, and then I settled into Reaper. Dude, when it was Reaper and fucking Genji, we rocked the house. Me and Tristan did, dude. We did some work in there.
Interesting.
So
what happened was I was looking at my character list in between matches, and I saw the characters like how much I played them, and I realized I played Bastion like 3 minutes. So I was like, well, dude, these are a bunch of noobs. So I went in there, and it was like all these new kids that didn't know how to tackle Bastion, and I was eating them alive, dude. It was terrible. I was getting like most 4 gold medals like every single match, dude. It was like getting out of hand for a second there. Of course, no one ever voted for me to win the round, but because I was Bastion, so people were like all salty. But it was still pretty cool to just tear ass with Bastion for a weekend, because that's what Chad used to do.
I did get the chance to play a little with my nephew too, so that was fun.
Oh, nice.
He was a higher level than me too, so.
And he likes that game too.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's having fun with that.
Nice. Yeah, that game's fun. It actually held like it's like this one game that's been out for like months and months and months, and like I can continuously go back to it and just keep playing like a little bit here and there, and it's still awesome. And this proved it. Like these moments were like so awesome. These like games that like this one game came down to, it was like 4.3 meters away from victory, and we lost. And like it was just like like it still like has that unbelievable like sport like appeal to it.
Yeah, there was that one match where you like pushed at the very last second.
Yeah, like the clock is ticking down, and you just like punch the guy, and you're just like, holy shit, I won that match with that punch on that guy because he got it's like no overtime anymore. It's just like
I had that
so
moment with Reinhardt one match because I did the charge thing where he like just goes on a ball and charges at, and I charged at the thing, and luckily there was no one else around, and him being there pushed it forward for the little couple more meters I had to go.
Dude, I watched you. I had to spectate your ass because I couldn't join your game, and I watched
Maybe
you.
it's some little connectivity problem.
You rode the fucking cart inside, dude, into the base with your shield. If only you were playing when me and Amy and Jason were playing it, and we had.
Oh my god!
I kept telling him the tales of the midge tank, I think it was, or whatever it was.
We could have had, if we had a Reinhardt on front of that thing. Oh, it would have been. It would have been
lights out, dude. I think that video might actually be up on our YouTube channel, like one of the Overwatch video where we made the Tojaborn tank is probably up there, because that was pretty crazy. Did you guys get to play? Did you play the new map, Chad, when you played?
I did. I tried it out twice. I had a chance because it didn't come in the normal selection.
No,
so I
you
just
got to
did
do
it
that
all.
mode, yeah.
And I
So that was the castle, right?
Yeah, that was really surprisingly cool, man.
That's a kick-ass map, dude. That design is really good.
Just jumping around like all the neat little things, and I saw that they had a small subtle shout out to Dark Souls. I found that where it was the campfire. So it's like the burning stick with like a pile of like stones or whatever, and it looks just like the save point in Dark Souls.
Nice.
Which I thought was the bonfire, I should say, in Dark Souls, which I thought was pretty sweet.
And I really liked how the
really
car had to
stuff.
like punch through the door. Like I thought that was really cool, and all the dead bastions everywhere is really cool.
Oh, I didn't notice the dead bastions.
there's,
I only
like,
played
piles of
like
them.
I joined a game halfway through.
Gotcha.
And it was only on one. I don't know if they switched the map up or whatever, like for different objectives, or if there's only one objective. I only had a chance to play it twice, and I feel like both times I was sucked into someone else's game, and we were getting our asses kicked.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It looks like you have some weird Stranger Thing going on your wall. Like it's like something's coming out of your wall right now and it's moving. What is happening with that?
Whose wall?
It's
Chad's.
Yeah.
It's like.
That's just the poster falling down.
Oh my god! I couldn't tell what it was. It was creeping me the fuck out. Like it's like, and I'm like, it's saying something from the upside down.
It's
Choppy
Chappy,
wants to
dude.
come out and play. Chappy.
I could not tell what it was because I'm not. You don't have that poster up, isn't it a different poster?
No, that's Chappy, double-sided Chappy. I had a Star Wars Battlefront one up on the other side of the wall, but that's no longer with us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That really creeped me out. I was like horrified.
No, yeah,
Oh,
your face was
Stranger
terrifying. Actually, I was like,
Oh,
"What is happening to behind one of us?" And she's not saying who it is either. So this is cool.
You're all gonna die. Like something comes out of the closet.
I think it also freaked her out because someone was lighting off fucking fireworks in our parking lot.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, dude, it was like going off like crazy. But one more thing on Overwatch before we head out of here. Overwatch Tuesday, so make sure you guys stay locked to twitch.tv/Allerton. You can check that out. But I tried out Anna for the first time, the Anna character, and I was extremely disappointed in the utility of that character. I did not realize how tough it is to snipe one of your own dudes to heal them. Like it's, I mean, if you suck at sniping like enemies, you're not healing the fucking team because you ain't hitting anybody, dude. Everyone's willy-nilly running around unless they're stopping, jumping in front of you to get a heal. They're not doing it.
It's hard to snipe in general.
Like, just stand the fuck still so I can shoot you when you're jumping. I'm just not gonna hit you.
Because it's
if
a tiny
does that,
reticle.
just like peace out and like you walk away. Like
so that character will actually be great in groups, like Amy just described. If you're just like, we know you're playing Anna, and you just say stop, like we'll just stop. You just shoot me. Like,
True.
that's actually a cool situation.
But in the heat of combat, when you're trying to kill opponents, you're trying to dodge their bullets. So it's not like you're just going to stand there and let them shoot you.
Well, that could be one of those things. If you as Reaper have an awesome sniping spot, or you as Black Widow have a killer sniping spot, and you're just like snipe, 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 if anyone comes up to you, I'm like, just Chad, kill them, stand still, and I'll keep pumping you full of my heals. You know?
That's a pretty good idea, too. I didn't think about that. So I guess that's where team play comes in. But yeah, I was trying to heal a bunch of dudes, and they were jumping all over the place, and I couldn't heal worth shit. I think I did like 600 healing when most people do like 2,000 to 3,000. And I was trying, but everyone's just getting out of the fucking way. The cooldown on some of the items is pretty wonky, and the sleeper thing has like a 2-second delay when you press the button. So, with all that being said, this is my third character that I will now be playing.
Oh, really? You like it that much? All right, that's cool.
I like a little challenge, so I kind of wanted to see what I could do. So I got Bastion, Reaper, and then I'll do Anna.
Great.
And then I
when
sometimes
you play Anna, just expect to lose.
Yeah, if you see me on your team and it's Anna, you probably might as well just leave, or I'll try and heal you, but don't fucking jump. All right, don't wiggle, don't fucking jump. Just stand still with your one hit left, and I will heal you.
Awesome.
You can count on it.
I'm excited to get back and play this some more. Like the one thing I learned this weekend, this is probably my favorite game of the year so far. The more I play it, I just love this game.
Oh,
and I gave it a 4. So this is like one of those games I'm going to be talking about a lot at Game of the Year. Just like Titanfall. It was a 4, but ended up winning Game of the Year. So I wonder if we're running down that road again, because this game is consistently just fun as hell.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like you review a game, you look at it, and you're like, at the time, yeah, it's a 4. But it's all of a sudden, like, you find yourself being able to just come into it and it's comfortable over time. It deserves a relook,
Because
like,
it has some flaws, right? Like it doesn't have a ton of maps, and like you feel like you're doing some of the same stuff over. But as the year goes on, and they add the summer games, and they add the weekly brawls, and like they add a new character, they add a new map, and you come back to it, and it's just as fun as it was now as it was in the beginning. Then it's just like maybe that 4 doesn't have to be a 5 for this to be the best game of the year. Just like Titanfall, like had tons of flaws in the beginning, but was fucking awesome by the time we were done.
Yeah, dude, the biggest news this week, man, is that Tristan bought Overwatch. I'm super fucking jacked right now.
It was the same thing, like we all did. Like
breaking news!
Once you tried it, you just like fell in love with the game. Like once we all tried it, it was like Splatoon, kind of.
Yeah, it had the Splatoon effect on me. So, listen, I hope to see you on that sucker all week, man.
Next
I think
Tuesday.
we all need to play together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tuesday for sure. But I might hop on tonight to get my mojo back, dude.
Yeah.
See if I can still do some work in that bad boy. That's going on, dude. I also hopped on. You guys might have seen me on Twitch this weekend. I was playing South Park Stick of Truth for
You look so
officially.
happy.
You were just like smiling every single time. It was so weird.
Oh, it was killing me, dude. I was actually really, really impressed by how funny it actually could be and how like ridiculous it was. And like I feel bad that I haven't watched that show in about 19 years.
Comes back tonight, I think. The new season
for 10 years, but I got a lot of catching up to do. But just like I don't know, it has a good sense of like abilities and like creating your character. It does feel really easy, but I think that's one of its charms because the story. Well, I'm a seasoned veteran in RPGs, so it was easy.
No,
for
like
me.
I'm not a seasoned veteran, and like I got OP like super quick and just blew through the entire game. But I wouldn't have liked it any other way. I like the fact that I could just cream all the enemies and just experience this story, and I felt overpowered in a way that didn't ruin the game.
I used that alien sword dildo for like a long time, probably longer than I should have, just because it was so funny to utilize. But
there's
yeah,
so
dude,
many.
all the
There's like a
characters-
lot of weapons like that. I thought it was great when you were like, "Oh shit, I don't have to have butters all the entire time." Like that was a good revelation.
Oh yeah, dude, I thought I had to have, and then you know what I found out? I really like Butters compared to everyone else. I don't know what you thought, like the most powerful.
I think
side
I ended up
character
playing a
was.
lot of Cartman because I like.
See, I don't have Cartman yet,
I
so
love
I'm
Cartman.
sure that he's going to be really good. But Kenny's awful. Stan is awful.
Kenny's special is pretty amazing.
I like Kenny. Yeah, I like Kenny special.
Kenny's special with the rats you're talking about?
That's one
No,
of them.
his like super special. I think with like.
Is that the one with like the flute?
Oh, maybe it's Butters. Butters is the one that uses the cartoon character,
Butters
right?
is good too.
Yeah, where he's got the big
Yeah.
freaking He-Man guy
Butters
that
is the
comes
best.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that just trashes everyone. And then he's got the hammer, which does wicked damage. He can heal you. I mean, the guy's fucking all over the place.
Good
He's
to have on your
amazing.
team.
Yeah, dude, it's all Butters all the way. Butters all the way. The flute guy is funny, Timmy or Jimmy or whatever.
Yeah,
his
he's
name
pretty
is.
great too. Yeah.
Come here.
Timmy. But yeah, I recommend everyone gets that game and tries it out, especially with
Fractured Butthole?
what is that? Yes, dude, the Fractured Butthole is coming out
Fractured
December 6th, so it's a good way.
I know. I almost want to play through this again because there's so much cool. I'm probably just gonna watch her stream when I'm doing other stuff because there's just so much cool shit in this game that I want to re-experience. That was so great. Like you watch another episode of South Park, you watch it over again because it was so good. And there's just stuff in this game, dude. You even got to the good stuff. I don't even know if they'll allow it on Twitch.
Oh,
A
they
couple of
will.
those
They won't
scenes.
show.
The Kardashian scene. I don't even know if that you can't show that on Twitch.
There's a Kardashian scene?
Isn't there? Yeah, like yeah.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, there's some stuff in that game. Like there's a sex scene.
I felt like I put a lot of time into that thing and like really was
the
only
sex
pushing the
scenes.
story. But
Wild.
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's like 20
did you guys
hours.
both beat it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I would say like 16, 20 hours worth of gameplay.
Yeah,
I think.
something like that.
I just stopped the them from putting up Taco Bell everywhere.
Ah, yeah, that's a good thing. With the
No, I don't know.
Mongolians?
I didn't do the Mongolians
Okay.
yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, you got so much to go, dude. There's
I know,
like,
dude. So
Experience.
that
So
game
tune in
goes
this weekend-
in
this
such
week,
weird
hopefully.
ways, dude. Like you just are like, okay, I'm gonna go with this. Doesn't make much sense, but I'm all in. The gnomes, everything about this game. The goth kids, the gnomes, every single damn thing.
the conformist goth kids, dude, and then fighting like the hall monitors. And like how they're like, the hall monitors are down. We're losing hall monitors, and it's just like, what the hell's like the little secrets that you can shoot and move like and treasures you can find. It's crazy, man. They did an amazing job with that.
Oh my
game,
god,
so,
and the Canadian level, like that's just insane.
Oh, the Canadian level is so great.
Oh my god, I still.
I haven't done the
Just,
Canadian.
just wait.
I was
Don't ruin
so
it.
mad that not everybody played that game when we did Game of the Year because that was I remember it was like my number one I think over Titanfall and
They
you
probably
guys were
should have
against
won.
it.
The graphics aren't really there.
We're not going to touch on that. We all know the graphics are amazing in that game.
When you go into cutscenes, they kind of grainy out, but you know.
Depends on what you're playing at. If you're playing on the PC, you don't get that, which is where I played it.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it grainy.
It had the best visual style of the year by far. We gave it to Destiny. Give me a fucking break, dude.
That game is gorgeous. Oh,
That game is so pretty.
look at the
Using
skybox.
the fucking Halo
dude.
engine.
I'd like to see it.
When you
I'd
like
like to see
look
South Park.
up and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I get sucked up into the galaxy. It's beautiful.
You look up into the sky in South Park, and it's some kid just painted blue.
You can't even look
You're
up.
like,
into
oh my
the
god,
sky.
everything is so flat in this game. Terrible. That's basically what you guys said. And I was just like, oh my god, whatever. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. You guys just
All
didn't
right,
get it.
so I
You didn't
had
get
to
it!
do South Park. Amy, you brought up Destiny. Rise of Iron Patch is live right
didn't.
now. Yeah, you did.
Jason brought it up.
Beautiful
You
graphics.
can-
Jason
Talk
brought up
about it.
Destiny.
Jason, you brought up Destiny. The
Yeah.
Rise of Iron patch is live now. There we
So
go.
what does that
Sorry, I
mean? Because
corrected
we can get new
myself.
guns?
Rise of Iron comes out next week, Tuesday. Fucking excited for it. Yeah, so they introduced... Boom, what's that? Rise of Iron pre-order right there. Amy's getting the black Galahorn, and she gets the Galahorn speeder, too, as well. So
And that comes
That's
out on
pretty-
Tuesday?
it does come out on
Dude, I don't have the
Tuesday.
attention span for all these games. That's my problem. There's just I like loved what I played of Destiny, but then now it's like there's so much happening right now.
Dude, there's a lot going on right now in Destiny. The patch is live. They added private matches that were supposed to come with Rise of Iron. They put them up there so everyone can start testing them out, checking it out for free. That was part of the free content, just with the Rise of Iron introduction. They introduced Trespasser sidearm gun to try and get people into the sidearms because they buffed them by 20 to 30% because they weren't being used by anybody in the fucking game. because they
That's
were useless.
stupid, because then they're just going to be overpowered, and then they're going to, like,
But it's
knock
not-
them
no,
down.
they- I tested it yesterday, or not yesterday. Actually yesterday I did a little run, and I tested the sidearm versus my favorite fusion rifle, and they now do about the same work. So I'm very excited because it's a faster shooting gun, so it's in spots where I need to keep DPS on the bosses, where the Telesto is something I just want to pop out of cover, shoot them, pop back into cover. So it's kind of a cool mix. I've never really used sidearms before, so it's neat that they're now on par to where they should have been previously, because they were useless before. They didn't do anything. Like, you would just shoot it out there. The damage was like half of what any other special gun did. So far,
it's not
the
for
one I tried out.
PvP. It's just for the PvE stuff, so you don't have to worry about like people in Crucible and stuff being dicks with it. So
Yeah, so
Alright.
18, there was like a 13 gigabyte patch they just dropped to get all the content ready. They're shutting down servers tomorrow to do some more maintenance before the launch next week. We'll be down for just a couple hours, but I want to talk about what they're up to as well. Shit, I just Rise of Iron. How the hell did I just forget about it? You guys got me all sidetracked, man.
No, you sidetracked yourself. You were starting a sentence, and then you just like veered
just
off to the
stopped.
left, and then here we are. You're pointing fingers. Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's all set to go. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm sure it'll come back to me later. Oh no, I was farming exotic engrams, and I got like a shit ton of engrams, and I'm gonna try and unload it. There was something cool I was gonna. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. I forgot to put it in the notes, and if I don't have it in my notes, I can't remember it. But I can remember.
I know,
it
it was
now.
great. I used to be
You
able to.
brain,
You
you
guys can write anything you
Disney.
want in the notes, and Chad will read it. It's a fact. We've tested it multiple times.
I'm like the guy from.
He's
I'm
Anchorman.
like,
Yeah, he's Ron Burgundy. Did it to him on live on the app a good 10 times. He just reads whatever I wrote. It's beautiful.
So with Destiny Rise of Iron, Chad has a tiny dick. Wait, what?
Oh.
Stop typing stuff in his notes. But no, so this just got shown off, and it's not a negative, but it could lead to a negative. They are going to be using their microtransaction thing. They've always had emotes in there that are useless, and they got cosmetic things in there for Rise of Iron. But they also are adding in, you can now buy packs of 3 Vanguard rep boosts and Crucible rep boosts. So
But you
people will be
still
able
get
to.
them though from completing missions, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So I have a stockpile of those things that I
Me
barely
too.
ever use. So it's not a big deal, but they just started implementing those. So it's going to be interesting to see how this year progresses and next year unfolds before Destiny 2 comes out and what they're going to be doing with this microtransaction. They could blow it out of the water. They also said they're not going to be doing HDR upgrade for the PlayStation. Oh, looks like not
No.
everyone's jumping on the fucking HDR PlayStation bandwagon that they all
Yeah.
hyped up the new patch. Actually, do you guys I talk too much, so I'm going to throw it out to you guys. Have you guys turned on your PlayStation 4 lately and
Yeah.
gotten the update?
Yeah.
I've had the
Any-
update for months.
What?
What?
Are you in like the
In the
testing?
beta. I was in the beta, yeah.
Oh shit! How are you liking it, dude? I'm up in our-
I like the slide out menu. I like that. I think it's much quicker. But other than that, like I don't.
It's almost the same.
Yeah, I like the trophies when the trophies come up now, like the slide.
That's cool.
I think that's really
Just
cool.
right under- yeah, that's nice. But
Yeah,
it's
pretty
not
much
like
it.
it's not like, oh my god, wow. You're just like, oh, okay. Was it necessary? No. Is it nice? Yeah, it's okay. You
Yeah.
know.
I
That's
like
about
that
it.
they subtly increased the main page by
Yeah.
adding folders,
Yeah.
It stretches across a little bit longer now, which is good.
so I can put like all this, like all the things like that I like to play in a folder. You know how like they have like your video, so you can like hit down and you go to Netflix and all that stuff.
Yep.
But now
Yeah.
you can just put your own folder with all the games, so I don't have to keep going back to the library to like reinstall or play something that it didn't make it on my
It was
bar.
that system was terrible because I use that so much on the Xbox where it's just like a big wall of all the games pinned and it's like the best thing ever. But yeah, so that's a cool update. I think that's pretty much it, really, right?
Okay, I wasn't sure there's something I missed on it,
No.
so I was trying to go through the features before we started because I just booted it up yesterday
You know,
and didn't get a chance to play around with it too much.
those are
but-
the main ones.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's live. You can check it out with HDR update. If any games are supporting it, they'll have patches soon, but Destiny's not looking like they want
You
to
know
do
what else the PS4 is not supporting?
What's that?
Mods.
Ooh, yeah, PS4 is not doing mods. I forgot about that. They're not going to be
It
supporting
was a
mods
good segue.
for Skyrim. And what else?
Fallout 4.
4?
I was letting you take the
I thought it was
reins
like a
on
quiz show. I'm like, I got this.
Let them go first.
I didn't know the answer.
Yeah, that's all right, Tristan.
I read
But
the
yeah,
notes.
It's pretty much like they're handing Microsoft like all these punchlines to just hit them in the face with. Like, they don't have the 4K Blu-ray player like we talked about last week. Now they're not doing mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, which are both really like have console players excited who play those games are super excited to have that support. And they're not.
Yeah, and the Skyrim, I don't know, the Skyrim mods kind of like Skyrim actually didn't work properly on PS3, I think it was, when it was on the PS3. So,
yeah, it was kind of iffy.
I mean, this is just more of a, like, Sony saying they're just not doing it situation than anything, but maybe there was, like, a tech issue or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad that I betrayed Sony, if you will, and I've always played the Bethesda games on the Xbox system. So I am like, yay, all of my save files are on the Xbox One or the Xbox 360 or, whatever. So I'm like totally fine with that. Except Fallout 4. That's the only one that I have on my PS, like a Sony carrier kind of thing. So I'm kind of like, that sort of sucks. But I mean, the mods kind of like make the game because it's a lot of fun. Do we know why Sony's not like allowing the mods to happen? Or they just are like, they're not doing it?
It's some kind of policy issue, I think.
Really?
That's what I'm thinking too. Is that goes back to like just one of their back end policy deals, like that they just don't want to break.
Or it comes down to like somebody like putting like a Microsoft logo something another into a Sony game or something. I don't know. Like you make a mod that has like copyright infringement, and they just don't want to deal with it. Maybe. I don't know.
Like you could do that with the Microsoft. You could put a Sony logo in there, but are they have their panties in the twist?
I don't know. I'm with you though. When I think of Bethesda, I think of Xbox, just because it was it Elder Scrolls Morrowind?
Like Morrowind and like all Daggerfall, like all of the original ones. I played them on my PC, so it just made sense. Well, I've played all of them, on my PC except for Oblivion.
And Oblivion was like an Xbox 360 like system seller, like, so it's like it makes sense to me to like dive in.
So I'm not like, so for any like Skyrim, I'm like, oh well, whatever. I will not be buying the Skyrim remastered. I wasted too much time in the first game. There's no reason for me to buy it remastered. It's stupid to do that, and I just want a new Elder Scrolls game and not a fucking remake. I'm actually just testing the new graphics or something for the remastered, and then they're gonna be like, haha guys, JK, here's a new one. What?
But you can make it look so amazing on the PC as it is, so who cares? Like you can do some cool shit.
Especially through like the mods and stuff.
The only thing you can't do on the PC is the sparkly snow that they do on the Xbox One and PS4. That's what I learned at the Bethesda conference at E3.
Everyone loves the sparkly snow, dude. So, there we go. We have that. We also got some other news heading out of Tokyo Game Show. Going into there, like I said, I got rumors and I got facts, dude. Here's a fact for you from the Tokyo Game Show. The Last Guardian has been delayed yet again. For the 13th year in a row, The Last Guardian is pushed back.
That's fine. I wasn't really expecting it to come out soon anyways, so.
We're lucky we're at a time, though, when there's a shit ton of games coming out right now that a delay isn't going to hurt it. It's actually going to open up my my ability to play more, like, other games a little bit longer.
You're a little sad about, though, right? They have to wait.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't care at all.
Like, who cares? This game isn't going to sell gangbusters anyway. This isn't, like, a Sony, like, 5 million seller game. Like, it's going to sell good. It's going to review really well, and it's just, like, it's a very specific game for a very specific audience. So, fucking delay it. Who cares? The people that want to play it are going to wait. They've already waited.
Yeah.
I know, but, I mean, it's just like anything. If you want it, it's always sad that you can't get it right. When you think you're gonna get it, it's always
it's terrible.
So there hasn't been any lawsuits like with the No Man's Sky for that being delayed.
No, I don't think anybody's threatened to sue Sony yet for this.
Or is even surprised that it's been delayed again. Like, it's not a surprise, really. Although, like, the fact that they delayed it for like not anything superficial. Like, I mean, they found some pretty big bugs. That's got to get fixed. You don't want to do like a 20 gigabyte patch the first day you get it, do you? Like, just be able to plug and play kind of thing?
God, I'm sure I feel like at this point in development, they should have just been polishing this thing and not like squashing bugs at this point. It's been passed off
so many fucking times. I mean, who knows at this point? Like, it was passed to Joe, who passed it to Larry, who passed it to Felicia, who passed it to, like, I mean, who really knows?
Felicia!
But we're like 2 weeks out from release at this point, and then they find
October 26th?
a month out from release and they're finding like game-breaking bugs. That doesn't bode well. That's really strange.
All their games are kind of janky. Like Ico has weird problems and like trying to grab the girl's hand, and it's just sort of like what they are. Like they're sort of like the Bethesda games. Like they're just kind of broke, but it's okay that they're broke. You know, like you just like whatever. I still like it.
It's his own fault for trying to make this fucking creature not listen to you. Like if you're being rude to it, or it sometimes won't like come to you and assist. Like that was his big thing. Is
he
like,
shouldn't have said that out loud, because that's all people are gonna do. Every person is gonna try to break this entire game, and like it's gonna be. It could become a disaster for him. We'll see. How it
could be an awful play, dude. And maybe he's
unless
tweaking
you don't do it wrong. Like if you like are like, okay, well I am gonna make it so the creature listens to me. I'm gonna be nice to the creature. Then you don't have to worry about like breaking the game. But I'll do it the second playthrough.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it right away. That's all I want to do, so I can come out here and be like, this fucking game is broken.
But if you purposely try to break it, it's not the game's fault.
If I'm playing within the rules that the game gives me, and I'm able to break it, then it's the game's fault. I'm not gonna like try to do weird shit like Chad and like jump in corners and like get the game to glitch out. No.
Oh, like in Forza earlier today, trying to like go off the track and like jimmy and shimmy up some trees. I'm like, what are you doing? He's always trying to break things.
I see if I can launch my car through the Australian desert.
What did you think of Forza? Did you play that demo?
I played the demo for about 45 minutes. The demo ended with me abruptly hitting the middle button on my Xbox One, hitting the side menu button, and game management and uninstall.
Oh, you didn't like it at all?
I wasn't having fun with it. And the game is cool. The graphics look good. I like kind of the style really they're doing with this big festival on like Australia.
Have you played the other ones?
I bought the original Forza Horizon for like $5 on like one of those holiday sales. I was gonna play it, but I think I gave it to somebody as a gift. And I thought that they were gonna be similar, not as over the fucking top as the Burnout series, where it wasn't as realistic, but it's a realistic game with like kind of non-realistic elements to it.
It's like an arcade racer.
The cars drive too realistic for me.
Oh.
Like when I was driving, like I drove the Lamborghini and I could go on roads really awesome, but then I hit the dirt and I'm like spinning out like a mother. And then I get into the truck, and all of a sudden the truck is like hydro gliding over the water and like, you know, doing these realistic things where I was like, I should be able to plow through this and just kind of, maybe if I'm going too fast around a turn, I hit the wall. But like, you know, I'm not a good fucking racer. Unless I can destroy the shit out of my vehicle, I'm not the good racing.
Yeah.
Like Need for Speed with like a Hot Pursuit or whatever that last one was. That's my type of shit, dude. Give me some like smoke bombs. Give me some semi-realistic driving where I can just go buck wild. And I was hoping to get that, and I didn't. And I didn't delete it because it's a shitty game. I just deleted it because it's nothing I will see myself playing.
Mm-hmm.
But
how did you like it? When I came out of E3, I think I said this was like one of my favorite games that I actually played at E3. Like it felt like, and this demo is actually pretty close to what the demo was at E3. I think it goes much longer. There's like much more to it, but that first section where you're like training, like you're learning how to drive, and then when you race the car being hung by a helicopter through the jungle, that was like the pinnacle to me. I thought that was amazing when I left that demo. But then when you get into the real game, I totally could see how you'd be like, oh, it's just like a lot of driving and.
Well, that too, and the car was just like, I mean, he won. The second the car touched down, Chad went past it, and that was the finish line. Like,
yeah, that didn't really make any sense.
I think
that was just like cut up, edited out for the demo like that.
Just training me, like to make you feel good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the driving physics are really solid.
I think they're really cool when you go from like driving on the beach in a buggy and you're like kind of like feeling control, and then it like you feel it grab the pavement when you hit the tires hit the pavement. I don't know. I really excited to play the full version of this game. It's fun racing game. I don't play a lot of racing games anymore, so I kind of want to get back into it. I like Forza Horizon 2 until I realized when I went backwards and the cars just like ran into each other and didn't do anything. That was
my other bummer too, was there was no damage on the vehicles. Like there was like some crinkling and some like, and you know me,
I'm a
burnout guy.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't mind a realistic racing game like this where shit got into, like my car gets really damaged and beat up. Like, I think it would be cool and add a little bit of excitement for me. Where I'm like,
the series is like so weird. I feel like they should just go all in. They're doing this weird. It's such a weird, dumb story. Like you're doing this like Burning Man racing festival that makes absolutely no sense in any world. It's like this bizarro world, And like, why not just go all in and make it like a straight up arcade racer? There's like fucking helicopters, like give me some power ups, let the cars start on fire and blow up and drive with 3 tires. Like, I don't know, why don't they just don't turn the corner and just do that? It's really strange.
And it didn't feel like there was a lot of shortcuts I could take. Anytime I went off during a normal race off road, they just stopped me and then they ported me back. And I thought that was really lame. Like, just let me go off, like, cut a corner or something like that. One time, I think I went off just a little while, like, not even very much, and it was just like, man, start you over. I like the rewind
that's weird,
feature.
because in the race where I was racing the Avatar, I cut right across the cornfield.
It was the one where I was racing I was in a heat of 12.
Gotcha, so there might be some more strict rules.
And they're like, nope. And it was like one of those deep corners where I was like, man, I'm just going to Mario Kart it over the side.
Yeah, totally,
and
I'm with you.
No. You're not fucking doing that. You got to follow this thing, and I'm not good with braking. I just want fucking speed.
Yeah.
But if you like racing games, I say definitely check it out if you're
It's
into
fun.
racing games,
It's
because it feels pretty fucking solid.
And it feels
like
fast. It's really fast. Like if you
yeah, it can be. Sometimes like certain cars feel really slow, but I think they're meant to be.
Yeah, like when
Like,
you're
I
in that
think that's
Lamborghini going through the
60.
forest, dude, like it feels like you're doing like 150 miles an hour.
Dude, that was one of the cool moments, but I hated it because it made me feel like too realistic. But I was doing like 150, dude, and then I hit the beach, and I was kind of like, I could see the tail wiggling a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I hit the water, and I like went on top of the water, and it was just like, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna crash right into this fucking building, because when I hit the water, it felt like I was gliding over the top of the water.
That's
I was
pretty
going
cool.
so fast, so some of it's a little
It's
crazy.
pretty,
But yeah,
like,
that's out
it's
right
pretty.
now, dude. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, Tristan, I don't know what your racing game is at, dude, but
Yeah. I don't think I played a racing game since
you're kind of like me,
Outrun.
right? You like the Burnout stuff, or you just don't
My
race?
my favorite game of all time is probably Outrun.
Yeah, so you want a
Is
really
that like-
you want a real hardcore arcade racer.
Yeah.
Like I want a new
I like
Cruisin' USA. That's like my
Dude,
dream.
I just
game.
played that at the arcade the other day.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was-
like it's a weird hybrid. It's not a true cruising experience. I played that.
I've tried to play like an actual racing game like NASCAR or even Gran Turismo. I just can't get into those games.
Same.
They take a real man, dude.
Dude, I put about 1 million hours into Gran Turismo 2, and I've tried
Yeah, you did.
tried every single Forza, and I just can't get into it, except these Horizon ones.
I'm just not really into cars either. I think if I was more into cars, I'd probably appreciate it more, of like souping up your car and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they allow some insane, dude. If you're into what Tristan was just talking about, there's menus on menus before you load into this game where you can tweak like the PSI on your tires, the angle of the tires. You can go in there and like mess with your clutches and like your brakes, and like it's like seriously like everything has a throttle, and you can put it up like 100 or you can put it down like 100.
And see, I want to
that'll
put
tweak
like spikes on my tires
that, dude.
and throw Molotov cocktails out the window, right? Like this is like that's the kind of
Like
shit I
Mad
want to do.
Max.
Yeah.
See, like in Mad Max, I don't mind racing and driving around and smashing into things.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
that was
fun.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. They need to take it a little bit further for me.
Yeah, dude. If they didn't work on that damn golf game, dude, we could have had another Burnout. The updated graphics. Maybe those guys will take.
Oh,
the
speaking
hits.
of golf games, did you see the TGS news that there's going to be a new Hot Shots Golf coming to Japan in summer 2017?
What? Dude?
They didn't say a U.S.
Breaking
release.
news.
It was
No
yesterday.
way.
I didn't put it in the notes. I totally missed it. I forgot to put it in there. But yeah, I think it's an all new version of Hot Shots Golf. I don't think it's a remaster of the PSP one, because I know they're releasing the Hot Shots Tennis game, which is a remaster of the PS2 version of it. But I think this is Camelot making an all new Hot Shots game, which
Dude,
sounds
summer
amazing.
Of 2017. Oh, dude, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks exactly like
Looking
you
at it
like
right
a Hot
now.
Shots
Ooh.
look. So
Dude,
I know how you love your
All
golf
right.
games.
I like my gimmicky golf games, dude.
I like my
Yeah,
golf
that
games that have
always
like mini
pretend.
golf, like Mario Golf. Like, why is there not a new like Mario Golf game? There was one on the 3DS, but it just wasn't the same.
We got that one on Xbox One that you tried out, but it just didn't hit.
Powers Golf or whatever. Yeah, that game was just eh.
With what
Power
they did
Master.
with Mario Tennis, I'd be scared of them doing a new Mario. Golf.
No shit,
Yeah,
they
ain't
buried
that the
Mario
truth.
Tennis, dude. They
Yeah.
put that shit 6 feet under. That was
Yeah.
awful what
Yeah.
they did. Jerks.
We get anything else out
Um,
of TGS?
What's that?
We get anything else out of TGS yet?
The only other stuff we had that came out, Bloodstained, delayed until 2018. Even though what I played at E3 was phenomenal, but the dude said, and he means it, I'm not going to put out a game that's going to suck. And you know what happened? I think he played Mighty Number 9, and he's like, oh shit, I can't do that.
My big problem with Bloodstained is it looks terrible. It is a terrible looking game.
I like the way it looks because it reminds me of old Castlevania. Like, in playing it up close. The only thing that looked sketchy to me,
When
like
I saw at E3, it looked like garbage.
Yeah, dude, and I thought it looked I thought it was phenomenal, dude. It wasn't like mind blowing.
We
but it was
clearly
good,
have.
but-
This is the game of the year this year should be. This game of the year should be
South
fun.
Park again?
Phenomenal and garbage.
Do we need to go back to South Park
It's
again?
phenomenal garbage.
There is
But
no
I think the
middle
only thing
ground
that
here.
looked sketchy about that was the final boss with the big boobed sea woman that you had to fight, sea creature at the end on the boat. It was horrible 3D design on that thing.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But also,
was-
like,
the enemies
everything
looked
about
great.
the look of that game just looked boring and flat, and it was like very
That's why
rudimentary
you didn't back
textures.
it, baby. That's why you
Yeah.
didn't back it. You weren't digging it. I backed it, baby.
I
Well,
mean,
that's why
I like
you
it.
can't just say you're digging it because you backed it. That's a terrible, terrible thing to say.
I initially said I'm digging it because I played it and I enjoyed the graphics, but I'm also saying I understand why you don't like it. You
Like the
would've
lighting
backed
or
it.
something about that game just felt like it was off. But I mean, that was fucking early. It was E3. They got
But
a
hey,
long way to go.
It was only one stage, so we don't even know what else they got involved in it. Plus, he sent it back to the drawing board till 2018, which is crazy, dude. And not even like a summer 2017. Motherfuckers just throwing out a random 2018.
Yeah,
date.
dude, they had to redo the entire graphics engine.
They
You think I'm
had to
joking?
hire somebody
It
to do
kind of
the
looked
graphics.
like Mighty Number 9 to me. Like Mighty Number 9 isn't a terrible looking game, but it's a terrible looking game. And this kind of had that same look to it. I think it's made probably in the Unity engine. There you go. That was like an early one.
You know what it kind of? It's made with that same Shadow Complex engine.
But Shadow Complex looked great and had really good lighting.
It was just dark.
At the time,
And
it
I
had
think-
like really cool lighting.
Yeah.
Like the things are
I
moving.
think it's Shadow Complex E. But yeah, so that was delayed. I don't think anything
We'll
else
agree to
from.
disagree.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Game Show, dude. Earth Defense Force 5 announced. The kicker on Earth Defense Force 5, it still looks like a pile of shit, is that they now have giant soldier frogs that attack the cities. We're
Ooh.
getting close to where
we're
you'll just be a giant frog destroying a city.
One can actually hope. I haven't played one of those in a while, and I remember I really liked the first one. I thought the first one was awesome. It was so weird, but they haven't really done
Last
anything.
one.
4.1 was 4.1 this past year was a throwback to the original. Like it felt good. It felt refreshed because the other ones just didn't add much. But that's what worries me about 5 because it looks. I mean, it's adding some like giant creatures, but we're at the point now where this game has lost its humor, and it needs to kind of step up the game, like the graphics, a little bit here. We get what you're doing, but let's like fucking step it up a notch, dude. You've obviously made enough money to keep making these B games, or change the environment, dude. I feel like they're all like the same, dude. I figured 5 would be kind of a step in a new direction, but
Maybe they should call the
City
Bloodstained guys.
models.
Yeah, those
The
giant
same
frogs
city
look
models.
terrible.
Oh, look awful. Well, you know how their characters are. They take like a tiny like little designed creature that's the size of this USB drive, and then they just like blow it up as big as possible, so nothing looks fucking good.
And the
on it.
frame rate in this trailer is really terrible, but it should be better for a trailer. But
Dude, the frame rate got really bad in 4.1 too. They've never had good frame rate either. I don't know what they're doing with these games. It's just interesting to. I mean, 5 is coming if you want it. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a step up from 4 at all in any way, shape, or form, except there's a giant frog creature, which got me excited.
could be pretty cool. Frogs are good.
Yeah. But beyond that, it's Earth Defense Force, and if you haven't bought one in years like Madden, you skip a few years on Earth Defense Force, come on in,
Boom!
dude. You'll probably
Surprise!
get
It's good.
handful of changes. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but Tristan, our resident Pokemon guru, has got a chance to play Pokemon Go's newest update, the buddy system. What's up with it, man? What's going on with the buddy system?
It's a smart idea because they're allowing you to keep earning candy for certain Pokemon that you might not see out there very often. So if you have like an Abra and you really want to eventually evolve it, then and get then this is your chance. It kind of works like the A system where you assign your Pokemon to be your buddy, and then you walk some amount of kilometers, and then you get a candy in return for walking them 3 kilometers or whatever the case may be. So it's just like hatching eggs. But yeah, it's a good idea. took a while for the update to come through. Once I saw it, I was like, why don't I have it yet? And it took about like halfway through the day to finally get it. But yep.
Yeah, I think it is a cool idea, especially for those Pokemon that don't come around very often. Like, what the hell is that one I got? Oh, a Squirtle. I never freaking see a Squirtle in my city. It's like either a Bulbasaur or something else. So I got one Squirtle, and I think I've caught 2 Squirtles. So I got candy, a decent chunk, but I need more, and I can't find a Squirtle to save my life. So now I can just pair up.
Give me your buddy, start walking, and you get
pat him
more
on the back,
candy.
put him on my shoulder.
Can you just buy candy?
No. Surprisingly enough, they don't have the candy shop open yet, dude.
That seems like
I feel like that would be a no-brainer.
Yeah, like I would have just been like, here's $3. I don't have to worry about it.
I was gonna say, well, then everybody would have all of the Pokemon that you ever have, and then not play it anymore. So.
Yeah, but then would instantly be rich as shit.
Like maybe they'll do that as they see like the tapering off of the logins, and then they'll be like, "Oh, hey, come back candy now!"
Or if they wanted to be even bigger dicks, they could do a weekly rotation of like 5 Pokemon candies, and then each week the candies swap out. So then you can't buy it right away, but each week you can buy 5 more, and you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna. Oh, dude, man, Jason, you just created a monster.
That's what I usually do.
Way to go, man. And then also some dumb news, or good news, however you guys want to look at it. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Well, Lego Harry Potter series is being remastered, which is unnecessary. It's a fucking Lego game.
Yeah, it's make them dollar bills, yo.
Graphics. But I just wanted to mention that so I could lead into a real Hogwarts game, a real Harry Potter game. We just got our hands on. Amy, unveil the game. Amy, are you listening? Put it up in the air! Show the Hogwarts battle!
Yeah, show us again. We already saw it earlier in the show.
Yeah, you yelled at me before.
Yeah, but when I do a drum roll, that means...
I was making you sweat.
Is that Yahtzee?
You're sweat out, dude. Dude, it's Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. It was debuted at Gen Con earlier in September, and it's not available to purchase until October 9th. But people bought them at Gen Con, and they're selling them, so we were able to get our hands on one.
Oh,
and
nice.
This is the official first unboxing.
Would you like buy this on eBay or something?
No, DAC cards, which is like I guess a pretty huge website, and like they do a lot. They were at Gen Con and they bought a bunch of them, and they're selling them $39.99, dude. It retails for $60, so I even got it early and a deal, dude.
I know. I might go buy that right now. That sounds awesome.
Oh, dude, it sounds so awesome. It's a co-op deck building game. So you see that where it's game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. You play through each of the Harry Potter stories as a card battle game. So in each one of those boxes is like a set of cards, and then you each get like maybe Amy's gonna be Harry, I'll be Hermione, or however that goes.
You'll be Ron. Let's not kid ourselves.
You're Ron. And you got dice, and then you get like the characters. There's enemies, there's allies, there's spell cards, all sorts of stuff. And there's a mission, and 2 to 4 people have to team up and complete the mission. And each strain, as it progresses, it unlocks more features and stuff. But I've never done a deck building game before. We've always talked about it. We have one called Dominion, which is like the earliest adaptation of like kind of card deck or deck building games. So, dude, when I
get dice with this, I don't see dice in here.
Yeah, there's 4 dice in there. I might have left them on the counter when I originally opened it. But yeah, so I ordered it from these dudes, and I didn't expect to get it. I thought they were just gonna throw like Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit in there. Ooh, that was the game.
Talking.
Okay, I'm sorry. I get excited, dude. The more I see it, we're gonna play it this weekend. We're gonna wait until this weekend. We got a special event coming up. So.
Do you know what that special event is?
Yeah, it's the launch of Allerton.com.
New card smell. So that was our big excitement.
It's our 3-year wedding anniversary.
Aww.
And my dad.
Congratulations, Amy.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it.
Dude, no shit. Give her a couple bucks.
Work.
Tristan, good work.
Congratulations. But yeah, dude, sorry to get all excited about that. That's one Harry Potter thing I did not see coming, and it actually looks pretty awesome. So we'll tell you guys next week how it is and how it plays, if we even get through the first. Can
you just live stream you guys playing it on Twitch?
Yeah, show it on Twitch.
Yeah. Actually, We might. That's a great
Do
idea.
it.
I'll see how I
Yeah.
can set up the camera, and we'll play around with. You guys can learn with us, so it might be
Either play it
initially
on
kind of
Twitch
boring.
or just like record a random 30 of it, and then we'll put it on the website. Either way, let's do it.
We'll do it on Twitch, and then we can pull the video.
Yeah,
Maybe make something from that.
yeah.
But shit, that's a good idea, dude. If you guys want to see board games get played on Twitch, dude, maybe I'll even eat a sandwich for you guys too. I'll combine 2 in 1. Eat a
Bonus
Ooh.
sandwich
footage.
and
Yeah.
play a board game.
Hit us up on Twitter for what kind of sandwich you want to see him eat.
I do a killer ham
Fan
and cheese.
suggestions.
Ham and cheese? I don't know. It seems a little boring for Harry Potter.
Yeah. I call it ham and squiddage.
Oh. Alright.
Check that out, dude. And then the other news, another release date announced, Neo, that me and Amy were really hyped on a couple weeks back, got its official release date of February 9th, 2017. So we got a lot of stuff to take us through the end of this year and a bunch of stuff to lead into next year, dude. If you're a gamer, man, start saving those Dougies, dude. Saving your bucks.
November is going to be
Crazy.
brutal.
I mean, shit, it was already kind of crazy this week with the BioShock collection, Don't Starve Together, which is awesome if you haven't played it. Jason, you got NBA 2K coming out in a couple of days.
I have not played NBA 2K in years since Dreamcast, I don't think.
Oh, really?
And maybe
You're
the
NBA
Xbox
Live guy?
360. I don't play a lot of the, no. But my sports game rotation, I play it for Game of the Year. Like, I'll probably pick it up and check it out and take it back. Just so I have some kind of reference when we talk sports for Game of the Year. But I mean, our Game of the Year for sports last year was Rocket League.
That is true. We need to kind of broaden our horizon here on
Yeah.
sports
Like,
games.
maybe Overwatch can get in this year.
I was just going to say, if it's an esports game, does it count as a sports game?
No.
I think so.
Technically,
In my mind, it
it
does.
is now a sport.
Well, I think
you would...
Nah, it's not really a sport.
That's a weird category.
Oh, now you're saying esports?
No, I think we just have to have an esports category. Like, we'll have to like broaden. Like now because of South Park, we have to have best graphics and like best art style. Like, we have to like do
We're
things.
going to have best cartoon game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just whatever we can do to get South Park
to video game adaptation.
the fucking
Whatever we can
award
do
that
to
it
make Jason
deserves.
happy.
Yeah, the South Park Visuals Award. Is this the
Exactly.
best looking South Park
Exactly.
game released this year? Yes, it is. There's your trophy.
Recore came out this week. Did you get a chance to check that out or no?
I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out this weekend though. I heard it's terrible.
I've been hearing it's not so great, but let's talk about what we got going on this weekend. Yeah, you got Recore. What I'm hearing though is the loading time.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter before it came out, someone posted like a video of the load times, and it was like 2 minutes long. I thought it was a joke, but it turns out to be that was true, and that's a big problem.
Remember when Bloodborne came out and you guys were watching me and Amy live stream it? We would die, and then we'd have like 5-minute conversations until I loaded my life again.
Fuck yeah,
That's
that
how
was
I'm-
terrible.
That's what I'm scared of.
That was terrible. That's exactly what I'm scared of, and I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of game where you can die a lot,
Yeah, probably.
so that's gonna be a problem. I don't want to die 10 times and then just lost a half hour of gameplay time.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I want Super Meat Boy. I want to die and start over right away. This is the day and age where that's supposed to happen. So we'll see.
Especially with a game that's not like pushing the limits like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not huge. You know, it's like an 8-hour, 10-hour game, so it's not like epic
yeah,
or
exactly.
anything like that to be doing that, dude. What else you got going on this weekend, man?
FIFA comes out next week, so I might try that new PES game. I'm gonna play a little bit more of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. I just scratched the surface of that game, and I really love Pac-Man Championship Edition on the 360.
Is there co-op in that, or like a battle mode, or?
I have no idea. I know there's score challenges. Like
I remember you being really hyped on the Championship Edition, and I was looking at this one earlier today on the Xbox One because I was waiting
It's like
for my
$12,
demo to
dude.
download. I know, and I was like thinking about picking it up just kind of as a goofer game, just to goof around
the
it.
Pac-Man Championship Edition, the original was fucking awesome. It was like a phenomenal Pac-Man game. It was like a new version of Pac-Man. From what I played of this, I went through this tutorial. It's different. It's much different than that game. And it takes like a lot of the Pac-Man rules, and they're similar, but it does strange things. Like, you can touch ghosts. Like, you have to hit...
Okay.
You can hit a ghost 3 times. Or you hit a ghost... you hit a ghost 3 times, and then he gets all pissed. And then he can kill you.
Huh.
So you can kind of like bounce
Interesting.
them, but then you can like bounce them, move back, bounce them again, and it won't count towards you 3 times. So that's really weird. And you have to grab pellets to get fruit or to get more like the super pellet to make you be able to eat the ghosts, and I don't know, it's weird. There's boss battles. It's like,
I like
Pac-Man.
that.
There's like Pac-Man mechanics, but it's like flipped up in an interesting way, I think.
Do they have the option just to play regular Pac-Man as well if you choose to do that?
You know what? I don't
Like
know.
old school.
I honestly don't
I'm
know.
assuming.
But that's
they
what
got
kind of like
classic.
Pac-Man Championship Edition was. The first one was like very similar to Pac-Man, but it was like new. Where this one is like
It's crazy shit.
This one's like, we just fucking threw that out the window. We just made a crazy ass Pac-Man game, which is kind of cool when you get the ghosts and they're making these like 500 ghost long ghost chains, right? And then you're eating them all, and it's just cool as shit. So probably gonna play that some more so I can talk about it properly. And then I got this
Sweet, man.
this game I've been wanting to play for a while, like 2 weeks now. That's a while. Helcon 6 Starbase Command, I think it's called.
How did I guess in my head that it was gonna be some weird ass space game, dude?
It's supposedly a combination of FTL and XCOM mixed with Star Trek. So, and turn-based RPGs like Final Fantasy style. So, I'm very intrigued. I don't know enough about it. Except
What's it called? Helicon?
Halcon 6 or Halcon 6? HALY. I don't know. I don't have Steam open 6, but
Okay.
Starbase Commander. It looks cool. It's got like weird strategy stuff in it, and the more you play, the more you unlock. I don't know. Base building, traveling, Star Trek. Like what can go wrong?
What other space? Firefly?
Yeah.
Stargate?
It has a cool like pixel art graphic style. Like a lot of cool stuff going for it.
Sweet, man.
So-
Lock it down for next week, too.
Yeah,
we can
I'll
talk,
definitely
we can
play some of
revisit
that.
it and check it out. You always got the crazy indie stuff going on, man.
And-
And you always get Amy. Her cat ears perk even higher off her head when
I
she
know. I
hears
wish
like,
I wish I played it so I could talk about it. It came out last week. I haven't got a chance in 2 weeks now.
Shame on you.
It's gonna be a crazy week, man. It's gonna be a crazy next couple of months. There's like every other week there's like amazing games coming out, so it's gonna be tough to keep up, dude. Especially with all the stuff coming out, all the little stuff. Tristan's got Overwatch now.
I know. Now he's suckered us into playing more Overwatch. Like, God
Sucker.
damn
I'm
it.
back, baby. What do you got going on this weekend, Tristan? Revving up the skills for joining your boys in some Overwatch.
I'll probably have to do a little Overwatch practice. I do have some games that I haven't touched that I probably should. Maybe it'll just be a mystery of what I play. I still have Doom floating out there that I haven't even touched yet, so we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, you should probably play Doom.
I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on Doom.
It's fun.
It's a cool game.
I was
Maybe
sucked
we can
into it. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that great, and it was pretty good. I ended up taking it to the hole with Amy. We took it
Take it to
down.
the
and
house.
So
Do the whole.
yeah, we'll have to play some Overwatch with you this weekend. Tuesday, guys. I do apologize earlier in the show, and if you were listening, I said we were gonna have Overwatch Tuesdays. We have to come up with a different day for everyone to join us.
What?
Because I'm sorry, Monday is locked out.
Oh, Destiny
and
Tuesday is.
Tuesday is Rise of Iron, man, and people want to see me take it down, dude. They want to see what I got. I have for you guys on the Tuesday stream. I have 13 exotic Ingrams. I'm gonna crack open, and we hopefully can see some of the new
You
Rise
sound
of
like a
Iron stuff.
legitimate YouTuber right now.
What's up, everybody? Dude,
Join me
got
as I
breathing
break down
stuff out of
13
my
Ingrams.
heart. Join me as I crack open.
Sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
13 Ingrams
Well,
and spend $100 of my
I bet
mom's
the Rise of
money.
Iron Engrams are going to be like super exotic super engrams, so that you think that you're going to have these crazy Rise of Iron unlocks, but it's just going to be like what they did with the first version of the game, the Taken King version of the game, and now you're going to
They
be
changed the
disappointed.
names of them.
Yes, that's what I'm guessing, and you're really
And
going
you
to
know
get.
what? I'll be cool with that because there's a bunch of
dumb things.
There's a bunch of exotics I don't have for a year or two anyways, so it'll be cool to crack them open and see what I get. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be up to. We're gonna be doing, I guess, Harry Potter. We'll be cracking open Harry Potter this weekend
Excited for that.
and playing Battle of Hogwarts, dude, live on Twitch. So make sure you check that out. Amy will be with me all weekend, so I can't ask her what she's gonna be up to because we're gonna be probably.
I'm gonna ignore you and play Civilization 5 because I don't care about you or
Amy
marriage.
has been on a Civ 5
Burn.
bender lately, and that's not a burn, Tristan.
Are you gearing up for Civ 6? Is that the whole...
Yeah.
And the
When is
Civilization
Civ-
5
When
there's
is
real...
Civ 6
comes out this year.
coming out?
And like,
Oh!
yeah, this year.
That's why I was like, yeah, I didn't know that was a thing that was happening soon.
Yeah, it's on the
That's
game
cool.
calendar. I think it's set for October, I want to say. Yeah, next
October
month.
21st.
I didn't know to look for it.
I thought that's why you're playing
AlexNav.com,
it, but
dude.
there is really no other reason you need to play Civilization other than it's Civilization. So
It's just fun. Chad's never like played it. Right? I know. You can
Guys.
so easily lose an entire day in one game. Like
I ain't got time for that.
you can ignore the entire world for a whole weekend and not feel bad about yourself when you're done.
Is that what you
exactly
did, Jason?
because you
I've done
helped
that many
create
times.
Civilization. Yeah, I have a lot of hours.
I set the
left
tone in my
already.
relationship really early thanks to Civilization. One morning I woke up early and I started playing it, and I just kind of ignored all day what was happening, and it was like this is how it's gonna be. And I set the tone.
That's kind of how this week has been, dude. We gather and Civ 5 is on. Hello? I'm taking over. I just killed Oda Nobunaga. And I'm like...
Yeah.
That's her.
I
Just
don't
taking
know what
over
that
countries.
means, but congratulations.
Yep. I'm going to go make a ham squiddage sandwich.
Gross.
So that's what's going on this weekend, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to allertonav.com and twitch.tv/allertonav live. Check out Hogwarts, Harry Potter Battle of Hogwarts, Overwatch. Jason might be putting something up here for you guys this weekend. Throwing out some Helicon, Space Fighter Pilot, Stargate, Firefly, Star Trek Simulator.
Nailed it.
.com. Might be busting that out. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you guys next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central. If you missed it, Adapted is on Friday on allertonav.com. Check it out. And as always, it's Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Amy. And beautiful Jason. We'll see you guys next week.